Hey, One Pride. I have missed you, but today is the perfect day for us to join together and have a little chat as our Detroit Lions have selected their top candidate and gone ahead and hired Brad Holmes, the scouting director for the Los Angeles Rams, as their new GM. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I think after having done some research today on Brad Holmes. Previously, I was kind of staying out of the discussion as far as GM because all I really wanted was somebody that could get the job done. Now, let me tell you, I do like this hire, and I'll go ahead and tell you why. First off, Brad Holmes started with the Rams organization 18 years ago as a PR intern. That means he was grabbing coffees for people, running mail from desk to desk, the errands that many of us had to do to get where we are today as well. It only took him 10 years to go from that intern to the director of scouting. That is some pretty impressive upward mobility. And that upward mobility continues as he becomes our newest GM. From what I've read, it's his attention to detail and people skills that got him the promotions and inevitably this job. Supposedly, he pays attention to such detail that he's not even just looking at the talent that a prospect possesses, but he's actually asking questions like, do you think he has what it takes to be a DB in this league? Do you think he has the mental fortitude? This hire also makes Holmes the second youngest GM hire in the history of the league. For me, that's pretty huge. Why is it always the old guys that have to take these positions? Why not someone young that has the mindset closer to those of the players that he'll be surrounding himself with? Now let's take a look at some of his notable accomplishments while with the Rams. For instance, over the course of 4 years, he still helped to draft 12 starters without any first-round picks. However, while that might seem odd, those first-round draft picks were used to trade for names you may have heard of, such as Jalen Ramsey, Brandon Cooks. Those ring a bell? Not to mention, he was key in drafting not only Jared Goff, but arguably the best player in the entire league right now, Aaron Donald. And think about this, only 3 of the Rams draft picks since 2016 aren't in the league anymore. That's some pretty impressive drafting. And to add to that, he's been credited with drafting 25, let me repeat that, 25 Pro Bowlers since 2003. All of this leads me to believe that the Lions organization and Sheila Hamp Ford are tired of not getting their drafts right. And if that's the case, this hire makes complete sense even without prior GM experience. And get this, Lions fans, according to the press release that announced that Holmes was hired, he is going to be there to oversee the Lions football operations. Now, that should put plenty of your minds at ease, as I do see a lot of you on Twitter talking about how Rod Wood isn't a football guy. Good news is, Holmes certainly is, and he'll have Chris Spielman whispering in his ear the whole time. So there you have it, he's our guy, and I for one will say that I'm pretty pleased with the Lions' choice. I like that he's young, I like his resume, and I'm so looking forward to seeing what he brings to the table for this organization. Now, why don't you let me know what you think of the hire in the comments below? Definitely be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification bell to know when more videos are coming out. Follow along with me on social media. I always appreciate interaction on Twitter. The tag is @RachelMarieSports. And if you're looking on Facebook or Instagram, you can search for RachelMarieSports there too. Onward and upward, friends. And as always, One Pride.